Hi, I'm Randy Vance. I'm at the Mastercraft factory in Vance, Tennessee. In the world of recreational boating, where there are a myriad of hull styles and designs, how does something new, like the Aviara AV32 I'm in right now, find its way into the marketplace? That's why we came to the Mastercraft factory today, to find out exactly how they've developed this new boat with what they call progressive luxury to meet the aspirations of a boater, perhaps just like you.
We spent a lot of time when it came to putting Aviara together. We're trying to find something really unique out of a boat that either nobody's ever done before, nobody's looked at it quite the right way, something that's really going to draw a customer in to say, oh yeah, emotionally that's going to fit what my lifestyle's right. So we had the right core of people who had experience building these boats, also had the right experience of being on those boats and knew the feeling and the emotion of being around those and what might potentially be the opportunity there. When we started designing, there were a couple of key anchor points that we went with. We knew we wanted a big, entertaining bow rider. We didn't want it to be another in the sea of white. It was a combination of two key lines on the boat. Critically, it's the stem, so from the nose down, it's very straight to as soon as you get to the chine, and then it breaks into a curve. And then in conjunction with that, how straight the swoop of the shear line connected to that. And the way that those two lines work together drove a lot of the emotion.
Styling-wise, we want it to be recognizable from a distance. But we also wanted to function, and it's about the customer enjoying his time, not trying to take care of the boat. Internally, we talked about it needs to look German on the outside, Italian on the inside. So kind of cold and hard line on the outside, but on the inside you had a comfort, kind of reflected a little bit of more of a warm side.
When I got on board, there was some very strong concept direction. And at that point, I worked with our team here internally, both naval architects and mechanical designers, and developed the 3D geometry and the actual overall look of the boat, trying to stay true to those lines that we had set prior to modeling.
What pulled it all together was a combination of everybody's history, some specific focus, by about three of us that also got immersed in some consumer research. So we went and interviewed guys that have big open bow riders and started looking at their stories. But we really also learned that, like all boating, it's pleasure boating. It's about having fun, and the Elevate Your Escape tagline that we use with Aviara came out of that. They used it as their escape from all of the business and all the time they spent being responsible. It wasn't that they weren't responsible on the water, but it was just that was their chance to really just open up and relax and get out and be free.
So Jim Brown is with me right now. He's in charge of pulling this vision together through all the nuts and bolts. Jim, what's your challenge here today?
Yeah, so we're taking a much different class of boat here. Obviously, the Mastercraft product, which we've been building since 1968, ranges from 20 to 26 feet. Obviously, this is a giant step up in the type of product as well as the size of the product. And now it's kind of up to us to take it from design to reality. To make that happen, we've had to go out and recruit a lot of new employees. We've had to make facility upgrades to accommodate this size of product. It's a very big undertaking. It's been 3 years in the making, but we are poised for great success here.
It's amazing to watch this whole concept come to fruition. It's partly a dream come true, right, in terms of building a brand. That's something incredibly unique that not a lot of people get a chance to do, and that on its own is really satisfying. The second piece is then to go out on the water with the boat and see how well she performs and what you're able to do. And you can just picture everybody out on the water enjoying that time and having fun. That's really amazing.
As you can tell, a brand new boat like the Aviara AV32 is far more than the sum of its fiberglass, its vinyl, and its fasteners. A great deal of research goes into the customer and what it is they're looking for to express themselves in boating. Then there's a great deal of debate going into how to design the boat, how to manufacture it, and how to bring it to the water.
It takes an incredible team to be able to pull off something like Aviara. Launching 3 new models and a new brand, it's been a heck of a journey, and we wouldn't be able to do it without all the incredible people we've got here.
So when you step on board the Aviara AV32 and it feels like home, it's evidence that they knew what you wanted before you did. I'm Randy Vance in Vance, Tennessee with the folks at Aviara.